Hey, let's see. This is not a great first pick, or first pack. I'm gonna say Bronze Beak Mo is probably the best out of here. Not gonna be locked into Celestia by any means. Plasma Catcher is a really sweet card, but I don't think it's something that I would grab first pick. I've seen it go pretty low actually. I don't think it's worth anything either, even though it's a mana leak. Yeah, not even 50 cents. Viashino First Blade is pretty good. Battering Crisis is pretty good. Blaze Commando is pretty good. Actually, I don't know, that's pretty expensive. Yeah, I'd need a lot of burn spells to make that useful, so I'm gonna go with the Bronze Beak Moa. Oh, Council of the Absolute, that's a mythic. Might end up going white, blue, green here. Oh, that's not still not worth much. Scab Clan Giant is pretty awesome. Yeah, that's not super useful in limited, I don't think. Give and Take is pretty good. But I think I'm gonna have to go for the Scab Clan Giant. And there's a Celestia Cluestone, Golgari Gilgate. Not super excited for either of those, really. Man, two bad rares in a row. Yeah, I'll go with the Scab Clan Giant here. Dragon Shift, yet another one. There's another Scab Clan Giant, though. Kind of want to just slam that down. Death to the Deathless is a really good finisher. Dragon Shift, not great in limited. Is a Guild Gate, would be pretty good if I was headed towards that, but it looks like I'm going to be Boros, Celestia, Gruul, which is going to be pretty aggro. Scab Clan Giant is pretty good. Boros Mastiff is also decent, but I think this is going to be a pretty big hitter later in the game. So we will have to see. I would like to pick up a couple of Guild Gates for Celestia or Gruul, really. Or Boros. So my pack 2 is going to be pretty big with Gruul and Boros. I just gotta make sure I cut it off pretty hard. There's another Blaze Commando here. I think we're gonna... Ooh, there's a Celestian Guildgate. Blaze Commando might be the better option here, actually. Actually, there's a Punish the Enemy as well. I actually have not seen any decent Celestia since the first one, so I think I might have to start working my way towards more Boros and Gruul. Punish the Enemy is really good, but I think Blaze Commando is not going to make it all the way around. Thrashing Moss Dog is also pretty good. The Guild Gate is always pretty great too. But I think I'm going to have to go with Blaze Commando even though I passed the first one. There isn't really anything great for... Actually, I'll go with the Punish the Enemy. Can't use it if they don't have any... burn spells? Yeah, so this is kind of a shit. Beautiful Mage would be awesome if I was going Simic, or any kind of blue really, so I think I'm gonna just go for the Crawl Warrior. Sunspire Gatekeepers would be great if I had gates, but I've seen like one in-color guild gate so far. and a lot of not guild gates coming by. So I'm gonna grab this Crawl Warrior. I might as well just kind of slam it down here. Is a guild gate, another one, Celestial Cluestone, might want to pick that up. Gatekeeper, not great. Steeple Rock is pretty good. I think for this pack it's definitely between the Steeple Rock and the Cluestone. But I think in terms of power, the Steeple Rock is just straight up a much better card. I am kind of high in as far as mana cost goes, so that would be a positive for the Cluestone here. But I think Cluestones are just so low priority. With 10 cards left in the pack, there's a good chance I might actually get the Cluestone, so coming back around. I highly doubt it, but here we go with this. Oh, nice foil bread for the hunt. And this is like nothing for me whatsoever. Morgue Burst, Blast of Genius, Riot Control. Riot Control, Maze Behemoth. I think it's pretty straightforward. Maze Behemoth. Nothing I would hate draft. Protect and Serve, not great. Orzhov, Dimir, Cluestones. I think I'm gonna start needing to look for some mana fixing with the Maze Behemoth. Let's see, what do we have here? Gruul Cluestone? Looks like that's probably what I'm gonna have to get. Mending Touch, not super useful. It's good to counter combat tricks, but that's pretty much it. So I guess I'll just slam down the Cluestone here. Ooh, wow. Blaze Commando came all the way back around. I think, yeah, this has got to be my first from the first pack, so I might as well pick this up. I've already got a Maze Behemoth. Got a 6-drop, so you need smaller, I guess. Let's see, Live Ev Decree, probably. Yeah, Live Ev Decree. Okay, this must be, yeah, this is where the Dragon Shift was. So nobody's still picked it up. Simming Cluestone, not useful. Dragonfell, Dimir. I'm gonna go with the Maze Sentinel. And this is absolutely nothing for us. So I guess I'll just take the Mind Static. Take the Gatekeepers. Take the Gatekeepers again. And another Mind Static. And nobody likes those 4 costs, so we've got the Blaze Commando, we've got Scab Clan Giants, we've got some big power, we just need cheap. We need to go real cheap here for Boros and Gruul. That is a Gyre Sage. Alpha Authority, Hexproof. Gruul Charm. Skynet Legionnaire is pretty good. And cheap. Massive Raid is also pretty good. I think I'm gonna have to just slam down the Sky Knight Legionnaire and see. Oh god, that seems so good though. Gyre Sage. I need to get as much. Oh, this is for Return to Ravnica. They've got split cards, but you can pay the cost for both and cast them both at the same time. Older split cards, you could only cast one side or the other. Does that make sense? So this is sort of designed to be played at the same time or together. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to just go for the Sky Knight Legionnaire and go hard into Rakdos or Boros here. Maybe some Gruul, but Gyre Sage, Whispering Madness, ooh, Sunhome Guildmage, and Wojek Halberdiers, and a Boros Guildgate. This is much more tough. I think I'm gonna have to go with the Sunhome Guildmage here. and hope that one of these other creatures comes back around. The Assault Griffin, the Guild Gate, Halberdiers, even a Spire Tracer would be nice. But I think I'm gonna have to slam this down. Yeah, I definitely need to go for cheap creatures. Here, I think I'm just gonna go straight for the Smite, since there's nothing else great from... Yeah, Furious Resistance is kind of mediocre as a combat trick. Crackling Perimeter, they don't have any gates. Somebody's been grabbing gates real hard. A lot of Simic. That's pretty cool looking. Yeah, I have to grab that Smite here. Massive Raid. Martial Glory, this is really good as a combat trick, speaking of combat tricks. I'm just gonna go right for that. Massive Raid is pretty good. If I had a lot more small creatures, I think. Just go for this. Bomber Core. Yeah, Bomber Core is definitely the pick here. Picking up a lot of Boros cards here. Shield Passage, not great. Riot Gear, maybe. Forced Adaptation, maybe. I'm thinking Forced Adaptation. Shielded Passage is not great. And neither is Riot Gear, really. Yeah, just throwing this on like a Steeple Rock or something, or like the Sky Knight Legionnaire would be really good. So I'm just gonna grab this. Another Forced Adaptation, Nav Squad Commandos is pretty good. But I think I might have to go with the Forced Adaptation. What am I looking at? 11 creatures. Man, Gruul has been... I've got nothing out of Gruul for this pack. So I think somebody else picked up on it hard, even though we grabbed both of the Scad Clan Giants. I can't imagine what else went around. Unless they're also trying to grab Boros, although we did get a lot of good Boros stuff. I do need more good creatures. I do have a Forced Adaptation already, so I'm gonna grab the Nav Squad Commandos. Fortress Cyclops, wow. I hope I get some cheap stuff for Celestia next pack, because I'm looking real expensive here. Zarichi Tiger is alright. But I'm looking real heavy. I'm probably gonna have to get rid of, or not play a lot of this stuff. Let's grab the Fortress Cyclops. Act of Treason. Alpha Authority. Hexproof and can't be blocked by more than one creature. That actually might be good with what we've got here. We've got so many big dudes. Alpha Authority might let us sneak in there, but Active Treason also could be really good, just to blow somebody out. I actually don't think I've ever seen somebody play Alpha Authority. I'm gonna grab it and try it, I think. This, I think, was the pack where we wanted some of the Boros stuff to wheel around, and it hasn't. Actually, it might be next pack. Tower Defense, it looks like I've got to get here. Nothing else. Nobody's going Dimir, apparently. I think that's pretty obvious. Here, yeah, no, I guess this wasn't either. Furious Resistance. Probably not going to play it. There's a Forced Adaptation. Zarichi Tiger. I'm going to grab this. And grab this. So we're looking for Celestia. Cheap 3 and 4 cost Celestia would be really good. Or maybe like something big here. We've got a lot of tricks. We just need more creatures to flesh this out real bad. Or mana fixing. Act of treason, really?